Hi, welcome to Rado's Baking Lab. You know, some days you just need a slice of chocolate cake. Not just any cake. One that's rich, moist, and topped with that perfect melt-in-your-mouth ganache. That's exactly what we're whipping up today. We're kicking off with a chocolate sponge cake. You'll find the full recipe down below in the description. First things first. Set the oven to 170 Celsius and get an 8-inch baking mold ready. Spray the mold with baking oil, spread it evenly, and line the bottom with baking paper. Next, sift the flour, cocoa powder, and baking powder, then mix them together. Crack the eggs into a large bowl, add the sugar, and start mixing. Whip it to a foamy stage. When the egg becomes fluffy, gradually add the dry ingredients in 3 to 4 batches and fold them in. Add vegetable oil, vanilla extract, and milk. Keep folding. Pour the cake batter into the baking mold and bake it in the preheated oven for 60 minutes. While the cake is baking, let's prepare the delicious, creamy, and rich chocolate ganache. First, put heavy cream, sugar, and corn syrup in a cooking pot and bring it to a boil. Then pour it over the dark chocolate and mix well, ensuring there are no lumps. Lastly, add butter and mix. Blend if necessary. Cover the ganache with plastic wrap, making sure the wrap directly touches the surface of the ganache to prevent the skin from forming. Let it set at room temperature. Once the cake is baked, cool it down on a cooling rack upside down, so your cake won't become dense. Now let's make a quick syrup for our cake. Simply boil water and sugar, then let it cool down. Add mint and strawberry syrup for an additional flavor boost. Finally, we're ready for assemble. First, slice the sponge cake into 3 layers. Whip the chocolate ganache until it's fluffy. Place the first cake layer on a turntable, or a board if you don't have one. Brush the sponge cake with syrup carefully so the cake won't get soggy. Spread some chocolate ganache over the cake evenly. Then place the next sponge cake layer on top. Repeat this process, then place the last layer of sponge cake. It's decoration time. Mask the cake first and give it a nice shape. Feel free to use your imagination and decorate your cake however you like. Lastly, I'll dust it with some cocoa powder and add some chocolate decors. Look at this beauty. And hey, if you enjoyed watching and can't wait to try this recipe, don't forget to subscribe and like. It'll be a great motivation for us to bring more delicious treats to you. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, keep baking and creating.